Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know the drill. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH_sports. Alrighty, I wanted to touch base once again on the Fleer 86 cards. Not cards, but the sealed waxes because of what happened with Logan Paul. And also regarding the BBCE that authenticated a lot of these cases and boxes. So, my question for you before I begin with this is, are you going to be still looking into sealed wax as of right now? I've seen some comments here and there, but I do want people to comment down below. Are you looking to seal wax, and why or why not? And I have bought sealed wax, as I've told you. I've showed you in my videos. I bought a bunch of 2000 Bowman uh, wax, and some were graded, some were obviously in the they were in the opened box, or not even a box. You could call it a box, whatever, right? There were 12 packs of Brady's. I paid about 2 grand. And I was talking to my wife when I was buying them. She said, "Why not pay just a little more to get it sealed?" And I responded, "I don't know if they're gonna have fakes in those." So I understand that with Tom Brady, he's the GOAT. And that was the time where he didn't even win the Super Bowl. This was, I think, summer or maybe even the fall of 2000. And then all of his cards started to go up like crazy in December when they just started winning all these games. I think it was after their bye week, after they lost to the Bears. That was a bad game for Brady, by the way, but he somehow pulled it off. I was shocked to this day. Regardless, the thing is that if you are buying sealed wax of BBCE, now the question is, how many of those, as I've mentioned before, whether it's 86 boxes, whether they're Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever it is, if I pronounce Yu-Gi-Oh correctly. The thing is, how many of those are actual fakes? And from my memory, I believe the owner charges a percentage of what the actual value is as of that time. So during this pandemic, he probably made hand over fist. But now the question is, what percentage of those, as I've stated yesterday, or asked yesterday, what percentage of those sealed boxes are fakes? If he missed this, yes, it was not his forte of Pokemon. His forte is most likely the 86 Fleers, okay? But still, the experts miss things. That's just how it is. I could get on a political rant, but this is not the time and place to do so. But the experts, the so called experts, are not right all the time. And as I mentioned, this seems to be more of a loss of confidence moment in this market. So I'm going to ask you this. Are you going to be catching the falling knife? This is a term used in the stock market and trading. Are you going to be doing that? What I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to be touching any of the BBCE cases anytime soon. I was thinking of, okay, if I'm correct on my assessment of the crash in a few years, I'm probably going to be looking into some cases that have been BBCE approved. Now, they're no longer going to be credible, in my opinion, unless one individual or individuals who have Fleer 86 boxes start opening up their boxes to see, are these contents legitimate? How many of those people are going to do that, though? That's the question. And how much has the value of these boxes depreciated since the Logan Paul fiasco? And it just makes me wonder what's going to happen to this market. And I was talking to a few people. Some people think that this is something I don't want to touch. And because of this, I'm out. So you already have at least half of the people saying no mas, I'm done, and the liquidity dries out. Now I want to see what it is on Golden if they ever have this auction of unsealed wax. I got to check some of their auctions in the coming months. And also, I would like to see if anyone who's rich has the guts to see whether or not the boxes they have are actually legitimate. And if a bunch of people do that and show that, hey, this BBCE is legitimate, the confidence will be restored and this will be written off as a one time thing. Now, like I said, I don't see many people going to open up their boxes. This is what Darren Ravel stated in a tweet yesterday. He said that people need to open their boxes to make sure that BBCE has been reliable. And right now, there's no way to determine that. And I'll go back to some financial history, like what, 12, 13 years ago. The Federal Reserve bailed out Bear Stearns, and the market was selling off a little bit, but then the market picked back up. This was in March 2008. And then Lehman Brothers, they went bankrupt the same day. I remember Carlos Zambrano threw the no-hitter for the Cubs. I forget what it was, like September 15th, 2008, something like that. But anyways, he threw that no-hitter, and also, yeah, Lehman went under, and then the market went crazy, went down. There was a loss of confidence in the market until they did all these bailouts and all this quantitative easing, money printing. And right now, I feel that, okay, there's this loss of confidence. Now, it's not going to be systemic to the whole sports card market, just like Lehman Brothers was to the stock market, but it definitely is going to prevent some of these rich guys from putting money in it because they don't have the confidence. I mean, I was watching Jeff Wilson's video the other day. Some people like him, some people hate him. That's not the point. He was saying that, the fakes need to be taken out of the market. He has heavily invested in sealed wax, and I could understand his frustration. Now, how do you restore confidence? I mean, you could tell Jeff Wilson was a bit frustrated. How will you get rich guys like him to bid on these sealed boxes? And that's the only way is some of these rich guys need to open their Fleer 86 boxes. And how many of them will do that? Not many. So I guess a lot of people are probably just going to be holding on, hoping that confidence is restored in this market. I personally don't think so as of yet in the short term. Hopefully long term it does. But the other thing is apparently BBCE works with PSA to deal with packs and I believe the grading, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. So if that's the case, do people lose confidence in that as well? I have two PSA 10s for the 2000 Bowman hobby pack. So is that going to impact the value of that? Or is it just going to be based on Tom Brady's play? If Tom Brady wins a Super Bowl, I'm assuming those packs will go up. And none of those packs have been authenticated by BBCE, or the ungraded ones, at least. The graded ones, I don't know if BBCE had any role in grading some of the 10s or some of the 8s that I have. I am curious to see what you guys have to say about these packs. I, right now, am still on the sideline about sealed wax. Hopefully, in the next few years, there's a huge correction and there's going to be a great opportunity to take advantage of it. I see some people saying that there's a lot of fear now, so they're going to jump in. I understand that. But I'm still waiting for more fear. I see some other comments saying that you haven't seen anything yet. This thing is going to come tumbling down even harder. Could be. I'm still very curious about this. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below, guys. Thank you. Bye.